Yo, yo, yo. What's good, family and friends? It is me, Mr. Anderson, and I would like to welcome you to the Chronicles of Mr. Anderson. It's Tuesday, June the 18th, 2024. Should be around 8:15 right about now, a.m. And I am in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Got off of work last night. Got a couple things to eat. Fell asleep. And now I'm up and about. Purpose of this video, I just want to talk about appreciation and how we need to learn how to appreciate the things that we have and learn how to protect the things that we have if you think it's worth it. A year ago, I had to give up my apartment, which I really didn't have to give up my apartment. I panicked. I never paid that type of rent in my life. I went from $1,375 to like $1,500 and some change, and I panicked. I never saw that type of rent before in my life. And I make $30 an hour, and I panicked. I'm a single father, and I'm trying to think on how I'm going to take care of this child and pay this rent and pay my car note and just have little things for my daughter to do. And I overwhelmed myself, decided to move in with family, and that wasn't a good idea. I'm not going to get too much into that because it was bullshit, but I will say that never again. I'll never move in with family again. But like I said, you learn to appreciate the things, the little simple things, when they're gone. Now, I've been living in my car for the last 6 months. And it all started, my car had broke down at the job, major repair in January. I couldn't afford to get it fixed. We had just came back from the holidays. I didn't do anything for the holidays, so I can't, I had no money. We were slow from I would say, November to around I would say February. And the reason that I'm looking up now with the money is because I changed departments. I was on a forklift job and it wasn't paying out. And me being a snob, I'm not doing any overtime while I'm on the forklift. It doesn't add up to anything. That's what I was saying in my mind. And that was the main reason why I lost my apartment. Well, I'm not going to say lost like they took it from me. I lost it because I didn't have enough faith in myself to go back to doing the overtime and just stick it out, pay the high rent. That's my fault. I take full accountability, full responsibility for that. When it comes to our life, we can't make hasty decisions, because not only did it affect my life staying with family, I didn't think about my daughter. She went through a whole year of cyber school, and she had her ups and downs as far as her grades. She started off like a gangbuster, and then, the lack of the human contact being at school, her grades plummeted. And I can understand that. And me trying to tell her to keep strong. there's only so much you could say to a 15-year-old who feels isolated because there's really nothing for her to do in the area that she's at. She can't get a job. It was lonely for her. At least I was out the house going back and forth to work. She was stuck in the house through school, lack of friends, whatever. You know what I mean? And like I said, if I would have stuck it out, nobody would have been affected. Stuck it out, pay the high rent. This is the way of the world now. You gotta pay to play. And in this world today, you gotta do what you gotta do. Now living in the car, like I said, it came with its challenges. Like the extreme heat. I've been able to save money a little bit better, but you give up a lot living in a car. Like, it's just some shit, simple stuff like your privacy. I'm on display at the job. People got to peer in the car to see what I'm doing. Comfortability. You give up a lot of, comforts. Can't take a shower when you want to. Even taking a shower at the job is a chore because it's just nosy ass people wondering, you're still here? Oh, you didn't leave yet? You're in early. So what? Mind your damn business. Gotta hold on to what you got. Being in that car, it's a life experience. And here's another dealio. Me being in that apartment, I wanted to make that apartment, I was living in flop houses, couches. I was staying on couches for years. And when I finally got an opportunity to get an apartment, I decked it out. Or what I thought was decked out. I wanted to be as comfortable as possible, so I ordered things to make me comfortable. And like I said, I wasn't putting in the work at the job anymore as far as getting those hours. I was giving up mad overtime, and it caught up to me. And I put myself in jeopardy with credit. And I'm gonna tell you right now, no matter how much money you make, if your credit is not up to par, you're gonna suffer, straight up. So now, excuse me, I'm looking for ways to try to fix my credit. And I came up with nothing. I don't want to join those, I don't want to get another credit card repair company because they're bullshit. They don't help. So I'm going to have to do the knowledge and start learning how to repair my credit on my own. I'm going to have to start investigating, start studying, get the education on how to properly treat my money. Knowing what's in my bank account, what's coming out of my bank account, all those little apps that take money and take money and take money, that shit add up, man. And when you're looking for that money and it's not there anymore, that's a loss of a potential bill that you could have been paying. So, got to keep the finances right. And, live. It's rough out here. But you don't have to make it devastatingly rough, because with the lack of good credit, ain't nobody letting me into their apartment building. I was a stellar, when I was staying at this apartment over here, I was a stellar employee. I mean, I'm sorry. I was a stellar tenant. But it doesn't matter, because they don't go by your how they don't go by how you pay rent, whether you're on time or whatever. They have check marks and all that stuff, but once they run your credit and they see that you have trips and falls in your credit, then it's a total different story. You know what I mean? Like, I'm putting out $50 here, $75, $50 here, $45 there, $30 here for apartment applications, and nothing. They'll run it, credit come up bad, and that's over $100 that I done wasted trying to get an apartment. So take care of your finances. So all I can do right now, I can just keep up the good fight. Try to do my best to get back in a better position. Excuse me, my camera's leaning like a pimp. All I can do is my best to, oh shit. All I can do is do my best to get back in a better position. I'll get into more detail on my day-to-days living in a car. Nothing exciting. How am I surviving? I'm eating out every day. The shit's getting boring because I'm running into the same food spots. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start doing vlogs again, like I did with the Cecilias. I'll try to make them more interesting. I know I know my videos are boring. I know my videos aren't the best, and I get comments sometimes. I got to start learning how to take things with a grain of salt, man. This is to the guy who left me a comment about my crabbing video. It wasn't the best video, I know that, but it was something that I put together. That's why I got a little offended. So no harm, no foul, buddy. Yo, but like I said, y'all keep up the good fight. If you got something to hold on to it. I'm Mr. Anderson. I wish y'all the best blessings ever. Yo, keep up the good fight. I'm out.